Today we're gonna do something we haven't done in a very long time, and that is taking a look at some custom maps. Well, actually I've only one for you guys, and this one is a banger. This one is called Tectonic, and it's actually a map that's really popular. I think you guys might have seen this going around the community. Now first off, I want to say just how impressed I am by this map. Just look at how it looks. This is just like such a beautiful looking map with the kind of a maze, kind of a labyrinth type of a thingy going in the middle. And then let me show you guys how the balloons are coming out. So we have two tracks defending from the left and the right side, but then these two tracks, they never intersect. So look at how the balloons are going. So this means that, well, let me just take, by the way, the tower that I guess has the longest range, which is going to be the glue. So let me just show you guys that whatever you place, like let's say you have it on the left side, it's never going to reach over onto the other track. So what this means is that we're essentially going to be forced to defend two tracks at once. So these are completely separate tracks, and we're going to have to find a way to defend both of them. Now this map has a very cool secret, and that is this big red button right here at the top right. So if you click it, there's something that you can remove for 2.4k. Now I know exactly what this thing is, and it's going to help us in defending this map by a lot. It's a really cool feature, and let's see how we're going to do. So this track is like, it's kind of a longish track, but it's not exact. Oh my god, am I going to lose on the first one? Okay, this sniper needs to go on first then, I think. Oh my god, I lost the first round. Okay, so let's keep this guy on first. Actually, I think I had him on strong, so he was focusing down some green blues on the right side. Yeah, there we go, much better this time. Yeah, this targeting is going to be really interesting actually with this sniper, and not having it on first is probably going to be a good idea, because the way that this thing works, like if I have it on strong, if there's like a green blue on the right side that's going to target it, correct targeting for this guy is going to be close. I'm thinking let's just move him to close, and then maybe he needs a friend, right? Because one sniper is not going to be enough. So let me get a second one actually. So I'm going to keep the new sniper on first actually, so it helps out the dark monkey a little bit, but maybe we need to do something about these green. Oh my god, they both target the same balloon. That's not good. I mean, this guy's on close. Maybe we go on, is it going to be a good idea if we go on first, because the dark monkey is leaking a little bit on the right side. I think that was the, oh, was it the right choice? I see green balloon, snipe it. Oh my god, it's actually moved the dark monkey to strong, because it's going to do 1 damage to these green blues, and essentially because we can do 2 layers of damage with the snipers onto the blue balloons, we're going to one-shot them with the snipers, right? But if they're wasting their time on a green balloon and then they're wasting their time on the red balloon that comes out of the green balloon, well, they're essentially wasting 1 damage, if it makes sense. So I think this might be a little bit more helpful, but we do need to have some of these guys. So let's go on strong. I see some yellow balloons, move back to first. Oh my god, this is super close, but I think yes, we have it finally. Man, that was only round 9, and after this round is done, we are gonna have the money for Psy. And look at how the map is, like this is no good spot for Psy and their level 3 ability, but I think we just place them over here and that should be fine. I mean, we want to get them in range so we can stun some balloons eventually in the future, so I guess we just have to pick a side where it's gonna be the left or the right one. So let's go like this, I guess. Alright, so we're kind of doing well. We stabilized so far. I'm going for the 0-2-2 sniper whenever we get the money. We're going for a bouncing bullet, obviously, because that's a global tower. That's why I brought Psy as well. And therefore, our long-term strategy, this red button is actually going to be really important, believe it or not. So yeah, we're trying to save up 2.4k, but before that, we need to get the bouncy bullet so we stabilize our defenses. Let's just watch how we do in round 21. So this is a very annoying round, actually. I'm going to use the level 3 ability. Let's just use the stun just for a second. So yellows and pinks behind, and what an annoying round this is. And oh, I see some guys getting really close. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's close actually. Yeah, let's try like this. Let me just upgrade this dark monkey, I guess, to 0-2-0, and then I don't know, guys, like maybe we could have went for the full metal jacket. I think we have to do this, by the way, because Psy is not gonna be able to pop lead balloons on 28 because we bought them very late. Okay, so this is already looking a lot better than last time, and maybe I should be switching this sniper to first as well, just to help out a little bit. And I think that was it. I just upgrading this dark monkey. That's insane. Okay, maybe we commit onto this one for a triple shot, right? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let me just commit to a triple shot. Why not? I think we're gonna get the range, by the way, so that we can reach a lot more of the track. So let's go like this. And actually, even though we're super close to the bouncing bullet, I want to do the thing. You guys know what the thing is? The little greedy thingy? Yeah, I want to do it. Let me get a discount village. I know we probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna get it because I have a lot of confidence in our setup. Actually, I think that we're doing fine so far. All right, let me use the stun ability. We're very close this time. I switched around some targetings, and this is looking a lot better. So let's buy the bouncing bullet. Let's see if this is even going to be enough, because once you buy the bouncing bullet, it's not like it's an auto win for this round, but it does make things a lot easier. And I think actually the bounce distance is enough so that these bullets can bounce between the tracks. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this tower anyways. All right, so 38. We might have stabilized a little bit, but these balloons are still making it a lot farther than I would like them to. So yeah, we have a 0-3-2 sniper buffed by a 3-0-0 alchemist. We're just going to keep it like pretty clean in the upcoming 2 rounds, because I forgot to check something. So if the mob is coming out from the left side, we might have a little bit of an issue with side, because we could have, I guess, used the level 3, the stun ability, so that we can keep the mob in place, but hope not. I don't know, fingers crossed. Oh my god, it's on the left side. Okay, we might have a little bit of a problem. Okay, so let's go like this. Let me get the deadly precision onto this thing. This does a lot of extra damage, by the way, to the mob. As long as the mob pops in a reasonable time, we can hold 3 of the ceramics with Psy, and then the last one, yes, it gets popped by these guys. There we go. That was a nice clean. Alright, so far so good. And as you guys can see, we're getting close to the 2.4k that we need to remove. Oh, wait a minute. Is it actually so far so good? I don't know. Do we need to use the stun ability? I'm being patient, but I see a lot of zebras incoming. You know what? I'm just gonna use the stun ability. Let's just keep these guys in place, buy some time for our snipers. Hopefully this is enough. Like, these zebras need to stop coming out. Like, that's a lot of them, but okay, so they stopped coming out. We have 2.4k to buy the thingy, and are we gonna defend? I think we are. I should, by the way, move Psy to strong. Now let's see how we do on round 43 and these ceramics. We're gonna have the level 3 ability, so I'm gonna need Psy to start holding some of these ceramics down, and there we go. And finally, I feel comfortable pressing the button, and after we press the button, we're gonna get a huge helping hand for this entire run. And let me just place it and let me show you guys what's happening. I need to be a little bit faster, by the way. So boom, look at this thing. We get a hook which is holding down a platform for us in the best possible spot in the game. So in this spot you can have exactly one tower. Like, I don't think you can have more than one tower. I think it's like, pretty sure it's just one tower. Even if it's like the smallest footprint towers, you can only have one, but I wanted to have a super monkey on here. So yeah, this is pretty much the best spot on the map for something like this. And wait a minute, no, please don't tell me we're gonna lose this. Please, someone hold these purple balloons. Yes, okay, but that was only 45. Alright, we need to get counter action on this guy as soon as possible. Now, there's a little bit of a problem with this super monkey, as you guys can see, and that's the fact that we cannot buff this super monkey in any way, because you cannot have any towers around it, so it's gonna have to be a self-sustaining super monkey, and I'm still thinking what's the crossbow that I want to go for this guy. I'm not actually thinking about the sun avatar, believe it or not. I am thinking about either the middle crossbow or the bottom one. So if you go for the bottom one, I'm gonna commit to go all the way through, so I want to buy the dark champion, and if we go for the middle one, we're probably gonna stop at, well, the tech terrace. So which one is it, guys? I have no idea because I haven't made the decision yet, and let's just watch these rounds. So let me just use the stun ability, by the way, for these ceramics. I think that now we're doing a little bit better than, oh my god, did I have this guy first this entire time? Yeah, this guy needs to be in a strong, by the way, because he one-shot ceramics. That's my bad. I don't know, guys. I think we're going middle crossbow, right? I mean, we cannot give it an alchemist. The Pierce got that. The middle crossbow actually got nerfed so much in the previous few updates, in plural, not even singular. But I still think that it's a decent tower, and even though we cannot out buff it or anything like that, I still think we go, just because when we expand this range, look at how big the range becomes. It's just gonna be able to cover so much of the map, and I absolutely like this thing. So let's go for the robo like this. Yeah, let's actually kind of watch these mid 50s. So 56, absolutely no problem. 57 is gonna be an interesting one with the 2x2 mobs. So let's watch that one and a bunch of ceramics behind them. So let's see how we do. Yeah, these mobs are getting popped instantly. I don't think that we're gonna be seeing any problems until, I don't know, maybe like the 70s or something like that. I've wanted to play this thing. I actually had this map in my notes for a very long time, at least the code, right? I had the code in my notes for a very long time and I wanted to play it, and I think that this is just the perfect opportunity to do so. So round 63, by the way, we got level 10 on side. Let's see how we do versus these ceramic waves. So we are defending them both at the same. Oh my god, wait a minute, someone hold these guys. Yeah, there we go. All right, okay, so that got me scared a little bit, so I'm gonna use the stun ability actually to keep these guys on the right in place. And then did we defeat the entire wave on the right side? I'm not sure. Now the left side, yeah, we're defending both of them. That's fine. Actually, I just wanted to do that with the stun because for this one I wanted to use the level 10 ability, so just get rid of the entire waves, and I think we're fine actually versus these big mob class balloons. Like, I didn't make a mistake by using the level 3 and the level 10 ability, right? Hope not. I mean, 45 mobs, we can hold the ceramics, and it's not that many ceramics, right? So yeah, so look at this thing. Sai just holds them all together, right? And this is round in which we finally get the tech terrace, so this is gonna make things so much easier for us, although it's gonna be like the bottom crossbow tech terrace, so not, you know, not as powerful with the main guns, but we do get the ability, which is really nice. So let's buy this thing right now. All right, so 75, I think it's time for us to use the tech terror ability to just get rid of these guys and just to get a gauge on how big the ability radius is. And yeah, it didn't get, so I want to check if it's gonna get these guys up top, and it's not getting them. So yeah, we're gonna have to be a little bit careful for these 80s and just the late game in general. Okay, so round 78, I'm gonna use Science level 10 ability to clean out this wave, and then for the next one, because I used the ability on 77, the tech terror one, so I don't think Science level 10 is coming off cooldown for the second wave of ceramics, but I think we can use it, use the tech terror ability. So let me actually start getting ready for the ultra late game, and let me just go for a tower that I absolutely am comfortable using. I know exactly what it does, and I also love buying abilities. When I have abilities, I feel like I have options. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna go for the carpet spikes. This is, by the way, the nerfed carpet spikes. Oh, let's just not miss the ability timing. So let's go like, oh wait a minute, I missed it by a little bit. No, do we need to use the level 10 ability? No, there we go. So using this tech terror ability is actually a little bit annoying, because when the guys on the left make it on the inside and they're in the correct spot for you to use the ability, these guys on the right, sometimes they've already went can't pass the round. So I don't know, like timing this ability seems a little bit weird. Oh, wait a minute, let me use the Spike Storm. Is that gonna be enough to clean out these guys? Alright, no problems with the ZOMG as expected, but this is where the troubles are gonna start. So free play rolling in, and then also I was kind of thinking after we buy the Carpet of Spikes, like what are we defending with? So we're gonna need to buy some support towers, obviously, but these typical, you know, glues and boomerangs, I'm not sure if they're gonna help because we can't cover both exits. So I don't know, maybe we just like glue one part of the track and then we kind of deal with the other one. I don't know, guys. This is gonna be an interesting one. Oh, wait a minute, let me just use the level 10 ability. Oh my god, these small balloons are gonna be super annoying, aren't they? Yes, they are. I already know it. I know what's gonna be happening in the next rounds, guys. Alright, a bunch of mobs. Let me use the Spike Storm, and this should be fine. No, let's use the Tech Terror ability and the level 10 ability again, and these guys are still leaking. We might have a little bit of an issue. Okay, so we have a huge problem actually. That's the fact that Sai still cannot target mob class balloons, which means that once we use the level 10 ability, it's only affecting small ceramics. So we are losing on 83, which is, well, not cool. Okay, so let me use the Spike Storm ability, and then let's just be mindful about the small ceramic balloons because that's what we're losing to. So let's use the Tech Terror ability like this, and then what I'm trying to do is let's use the stun as well, and I'm trying to just kind of be, you know, preemptively using these abilities so that we don't create a mess for ourselves at the back. And then I'm using the level 10 ability as like this last resort, so I feel like this should be a good time to use it. Or is it? I'm watching the right side. No, I was patient with it and I think it's gonna pay off. Yeah, there we go, we got this one. All right, so let's see if the patience is gonna, well, pay off. So let's stun these guys. Let's just keep using these abilities as much as possible so that we can get 2 rounds of them. And so let me wipe these small mobs just like this, and I'm just trying to get these guys on cooldown as much as possible. I mean, the right side is the one that's the most problematic, right? Because I don't see anything leaking, especially from the left side. That's probably because we have the Spike Storm on the side, and how are we? No. All right, let's try to fix the left side a little bit with something like this. Spike balls. Do we need to give it an alchemist? I don't think I'm going to be giving it an alchemist anytime soon. Let's just keep it as a 3-0-0 actually. So I'm really waiting for the BFVs to come in range in the Tech Terror so that we can get as many of them as possible. So let's use it right now, and look at the spike balls at the back. Are we defending? Yes, we are. Yes, well, that was all we needed to do. I mean, to be fair, this is setting back the Carpet Spikes by a little bit, but yeah, I guess whatever buys us a little bit of time, right? Huge part of why we're losing onto these rounds, by the way, is because Sai is not level 14 yet, and they cannot pop Moab class balloons. So, well, not Moab class balloons, but just like the blue mobs. So we have entire mobs just leaking straight through. So I don't like that, and I actually don't even like what I'm seeing with the ZOMG because the guy on the right is just out. I'm gonna use the ability. Oh, I think we got lucky there. You know what happened? We got a crit. I don't think you're one-shotting a ZOMG with the Tech Terror ability, but I think that was a crit actually. That was a little bit lucky because I wasn't planning on that. Right, so let's get ready for the big round, and because this is gonna be the round in which we buy the Carpet of Spikes. So how's the right side doing? Spike balls tanking, and do we have the money? Yes, let me just buy this thing, and finally I think things are gonna become a little bit easier once we buy the Carpet of Spikes. Yeah, this passive ability is gonna do wonders, I think, for us. Can we finally breathe a little bit, guys? Because this has been a very intense 90 rounds. This map is, I think it's a little bit deceiving. It looks easier than it actually is. I think if this were in BT6, this would probably be like an advanced map or something like that. I also bought the Alchemist to 420 because it's buffing 2 towers, so it's gonna be able to fully sustain the buff onto our Carpet of Spikes, which is really nice. And now finally, okay, so I think we can be a little bit more loose with the Tech Terror ability. So when these mobs, when these BFVs actually take the turn, I'm gonna use the ability. We wipe out the majority of them, and that's gonna be the entire round. And now what I want to do is I just want to be saving money for the next rounds, or at least until we reach, you know, rounds like 96, 97, 98, you know, the big ones. All right, so what I'm noticing, like in general, the way the balloons come out on this round, even though the left track is the first one, the right track is kind of closer to our Tech Terror, and it's the first one that starts getting attacked. So here's what I was thinking: maybe we get a glue on the left side, we deal with the right side first, and then we focus on the left side. So I think I want to start doing this starting from round 96 because 94 is, well, it's about over. I'm gonna use the active ability as well, so we have a lot of things happening on screen, and so far so good. We're around 94, but yeah, let's just try and do that actually. All right, so DD's around 95. I don't think that we're gonna be having too many issues with this one just because we have the Carpet of Spikes, but I am gonna be using that. Yeah, let's use the active ability as well. I'm gonna need one more passive ability, and this round is done, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, just one more passive ability, please. Yes, there we go, and I think that should be it. Yeah, there we go. That was the entire round. Okay, so something that I want to do start from round 96 is this. I am going to be getting I'm gonna get a Moab glue. Actually, I'm gonna have this thing on strong. So if we can separate these tracks, like deal with the right side first and then deal with the left side, I think that's gonna be beneficial. So how is the plan working out, I guess, is my question. We also got level 16 on Sai, really good, because now we can target BFB, so might want to switch them to strong, I guess. Actually, is this a crit onto the Super Monkey? I think it might be. I'm gonna use it to get rid of all of these. Oh my god, that was no, that was a side level 10 really. Okay, we can afford afford to make that mistake because the next one is round 97, but yeah, we cannot make that mistake again. Okay, by the way, it wasn't even a crit on the Super Monkey ability. Okay, that's completely fine though. I think we're gonna get it off cooldown, and that should be, yes, there we go, round 96, done. And this is it. The last 3 rounds, the most difficult one on this entire map, and let's see how we're gonna do. Okay, so do we want to be spamming these abilities? I'm not exactly sure, but I think the plan is working on us keeping the, so look at the left side, we're keeping it in place with the glue, and then we're dealing with the right side. So let me use the Tech Terror ability. I'm gonna use the stun as well, and I want to keep the level 10 ability. I just want to get rid of the right side as fast as possible. That's the plan for this one. We do have the side level 10 ability, by the way, and I think we should be using it on this round because it's gonna be useless on 99 and then around 100 as well. So I think we use it now. I think that was a good usage of the ability. So the ZMGs on the right side are gone, only 4 ZMGs on the left side, but that's probably not gonna be an issue. And I think that we finally got a little bit of a break in this entire run, and that is the fact that, well, we click one button and like half of round 98 was gone thanks to Sai. And I think we actually did deserve to beat round 98 just like that because, well, we did struggle on the previous one. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using a Tech Terror ability on this one. Let's just let these guys defend it by themselves, and that's gonna be round 98. And so round 99, a bunch of DTs. We did manage to save a lot of cash, by the way, $38,000, and I think this is just the carpet spikes plus Sai effect, right? Them getting a lot stronger. Let me use the active ability, by the way, versus these 45 DTs. So I'm gonna keep the Tech Terror ability as well, and that is gonna be it. So round 100, the only one left to go. Can we afford a cripple Moab? Actually, the money should be about there. Oh my god, look at this thing, $300 left. Yes, let's buy the cripple Moab. This is gonna amplify the damage from the spikes, by the way. This is so perfect. This is like even a non-cross pallet cripple Moab, but there we go. Let's go like this, and then let's use the, oh, the Tech Terror ability is not reaching, but that's completely fine. And there it is. We get it done. Tectonic. What a great map this is. What a fun map this was playing, and with this little spot, with this little hook bringing us, you know, this small platform in which you can only have one tower, but that tower needs to do a lot of work, and it did. So yeah, it was really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this too. So thanks so much for watching the video, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one.